Hello aspirants, welcome to Career Launcher UPSC CSAT YouTube channel. Today we're gonna discuss about UPSC examination syllabus but in a very different way. Today we're gonna divide the syllabus of UPSC examination into prelims only topics and mains only topics. Now this will be helpful for you to understand which are the topics which only come in prelims, so you only need to do MCQ based practice for that particular topics, and which are the topics that only come in main examination, so you need to only do the descriptive kind of practice, descriptive set of questions for those particular topics. So let's start this particular video. So before going into the syllabus of prelims, mains, and that division of between prelims and mains, let's understand what is the difference between prelims and mains in just 30 seconds. So prelims, the purpose is screening test for mains eligibility. The marks of prelims examination are not being counted for the final ranking. But for mains, the final selection for interview stage and then final ranking, the marks are being counted for mains examination. There are 2 papers in prelims, there are 9 papers in main examination. The type of question in prelims is MCQ based. For mains, it is descriptive answer writing. Exam duration for each paper in prelims, 2 hours each. In your main examination, it is 3 hours. Negative marking, there is 1/3 negative marking in the prelims examination papers, but there is no negative marking in the main examination paper. Syllabus, so there are more factual and conceptual questions in the prelims examination, but in mains examination, you will find questions based on analytical, opinion based and application oriented questions. So weightage in the final selection, there is no weightage for prelims examination. In the main examination, marks are counted for the final merit list. So the biggest difference between prelims and mains is that the prelims is MCQ based and this is subjective. You have to write long answers, and the kind of questions that are being asked in prelims are factual and conceptual mainly, but in mains examination they are analytical, opinion based or application oriented. Now let's understand few topics which are only relevant for prelims examination. They are not relevant for your main examination. So your ancient history, your medieval history, general science and map. So these are the topics which are specifically oriented towards prelims examination. So you need not to do any descriptive answer writing practice for these particular topics. Please do not get confused between general science and science and technology. Science and technology is a part that comes in the main examination. This is general science portion which only comes in the prelims examination. So for these 4 topics, you only need to do MCQ based practice. You need not to do the descriptive answer writing practice. So these are only prelims topics. Same way, there is a paper in prelims examination which is CSAT, the paper 2, which only comes in prelims examination, which consists of mathematics, reasoning and comprehension. So for this paper also, you only need to do MCQ based practice. This doesn't comes in main examination, so you need not to do any kind of descriptive practice in this paper also. Now let's dive into the topics which comes only in main examination. So for these topics, you need not to do any kind of MCQ based practice, and you have to focus on the answer writing part while practicing these particular topics. So your Indian society, world history, social justice, international relation, governance, disaster management, internal security, ethics, essay, your optional subject, compulsory English paper and Hindi language paper. Now these are the topics, these are the subjects which you will find only in main examination. For these topics, you need not to do MCQ based practice. You only need to do the descriptive practice. So I am again repeating these topics which comes only in mains. So Indian society, world history, social justice, international relation, governance, disaster management, internal security, ethics, integrity, aptitude, which is the paper 4 of main examination, essay, optional subject, compulsory English paper and the language paper. Now there are certain topics which comes in both prelims and mains examination. For these topics, you need to do both kind of practice. You have to do MCQ as well as you have to do descriptive preparation. So you have to solve practice question on MCQs as well as descriptive practice question for these topics. What are these topics? So your modern history, art and culture, Indian geography, physical geography, Indian polity, Indian economy, science and technology, ecology and environment, and your current affairs. So these topics will come in both. They'll come in your prelims as well as mains examination. So you have to do both kind of practice questions in these particular topics. So this is all about the division of the topics between prelims and mains examination. If you love the information provided in the video, do hit the like button. Follow the channel for more such engaging video specifically on UPSC examination and CSAT examination. We'll meet you very soon with another engaging video.